But this will blow over. I don't know what Harry will do. He seems to me to be very ill and to need help immediately. Whoever is his therapist isn't doing very well because he seems to have no idea of what is okay to say and absolutely what is not.
Now, in a new clip from his interview with ITV released ahead of its broadcast tonight, Prince Harry describes meeting crowds gathered outside Kensington Palace after the death of his mother, Princess Diana, when he was 12.
The wet hands that we were shaking, we couldn't understand why their hands were wet, but it was all the tears that they were wiping away. Everyone thought and felt like they knew our mum. And the two closest people to her, the two most loved people by her, were unable to show any emotion.
Well, the Sunday Times reports the Prince of Wales is sad and anxious over allegations in Harry's memoir, and that those around the Prince accept he is a sitting duck in the face of Harry's anger. Let's speak to Angela Levin, royal biographer, including writing Harry, Conversations with the Prince. Angela, is Prince William a sitting duck in this situation? I mean, he's got a pretty loud megaphone, should he want to use it.
No, he wasn't. He's very dignified and he doesn't want to have a fight because it won't just be one thing that Harry wants to argue. He's probably got about 300 that he wants to say in the next few days. But then you can't go attacking. You can't also trust him because he won't keep things secret. He actually will say everything that William says, and it will just go on and on and on. It's much better to be dignified and to hold on and not answer. I mean, some of the things are lies and some of them are just being spiteful. And why should you get involved in either of those things?
Do you really think that Harry couldn't be trusted if he was authentically and genuinely approached by William or the King or the royal family at large to say, look, let's have a private conversation about this? Why can't he be trusted on that if there was an authentic, genuine, heartfelt attempt to reconcile?
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's the way, but he thinks he can do it in 10 minutes. He tried twice when he came over, and he wanted everything sorted out. And well, actually, we went to see his father, and he wanted it sorted out in 10 minutes. When you can't do that, there's such a rift that you need a long time. And also, if you look at the book carefully, he's repeating things that his father said straight after Prince Philip's funeral. Well, no, straight after his death, and he actually reported that his father said, you know, come on, boys, don't make the rest of my life very difficult. Now, that's a private comment within his father at a very, very moving moment. He's also said various other things that he said with Oprah about what William has said. And he did sell something very quickly. I can't remember exactly what it is, but something about the Queen. And he got a load of money from an American commentator. You can't trust him at all. What he needs to do, of course, is to come and stay in the UK for several months so that he could actually talk it all through. It's absurd to think that you can actually make better in 5 minutes.
For how long are we going to be in this excruciating holding pattern of a family rift that either needs healed in some way, whether that's through apologies and, you know, months-long meetings and reconciliation like that, or we just need to get past it and get over it? How long will this go on?
Well, I mean, it's the press's fault, isn't it? We are lapping up what's in the book. We're lapping up what the interviews will be tonight. He's got 2 or 3, and it makes good news. People want to read about it. So I think quite soon they'll get bored stiff. But there's something compelling about hearing all this nastiness between, you know, you just want to know, you want to hear about it. You can't believe it. You can't believe what he's saying. You can't believe the lies he's telling. And you're fascinated by it, where the royal family are just keeping their dignity and staying quiet. But this will blow over. I don't know what Harry will do. He seems to me to be very ill and to need help immediately. Whoever is his therapist isn't doing very well because he seems to have no idea of what is okay to say and absolutely what is not. And we have then Meghan's biography coming out, autobiography, and that will also do the same. Poor me, whine, whinge, you know, I sacrificed so much, nobody appreciates me, when we all know that she wasn't known before she joined the royal family.
Well, I mean, she was an actor on a fairly popular Netflix series, wasn't she? Angela, it's really good to speak to you. Thank you very much indeed for your time. That's Angela Levin, royal biographer, including one of her books, Harry, Conversations with the Prince. Of course, those numerous Prince Harry interviews will start rolling out as of this evening.